What's up and welcome to another episode of It's Tip Top Fishing. I've got my lockdown shoes on and today I'm going to run you through all of my freshwater rods and reels. Okay, so my first rod and reel setup, this little guy, it is my ultralight setup. Mostly I use it for bass and I like light stuff. I really like light stuff. This is my Power Plus Sensation. It's a 5 foot. Super light. I think it's designed for Kerper fishing. On that I have a Shimano 500 reel. It is an absolutely tiny reel. I think maximum it takes 100 meters of line. It's really light. And on that I have got some 6-pound braid. Very, very light stuff. It's completely finesse fishing. If you strike too hard it'll snap off, but it is responsible for most of the fish I catch. Next one, I've got my fly rod and reel. Now this fly rod is one of those cheap and cheerful kits that you buy. I think I bought the kit for 250 Rand, but this was, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 11 years ago, 10 years ago. It is cheap little thingy. It is 7 pieces and it is a 8 foot. It's a 4 or 5 weight rod, and on my reel I've got a 3-4 weight reel. It is a Prestige Plus by Predator. So yeah, this is my light guy. I've got 4 weight line on here that is floating, and I've caught everything from 5 kilo carp to little bass to big bass to all sorts of stuff. It is a really, really lekker little setup. And it's supposed to be 8 feet, but it's actually 7 point something because I snapped off the tip. Next, you may notice that this rod does not have a reel on it. That's because my reel is at home. It's my stiffer rod. It is a Pioneer Tiger Spin Pro 7 foot. It's a 3-piece rod, so I bought it so that I could stick it in my suitcase, and ironically it doesn't fit in any of my suitcases, but I have taken it to quite a few places and caught quite a lot of fish on it. It has got a very tough tip on it and quite a lot of backbone. It's a very stiff rod. I like fishing for bass when I'm using tough things like crankbaits, that kind of stuff, and I like fishing for barbel on this. Really like this, and the reel is at my parents' house, so sorry about that. Then I've got my travel rod slash bass rod. So this travel rod actually does fit in my bag. It is a 7 or 8 foot rod. It's got extra attachments that you can fit on to make it 8 foot. I like to keep it 7 foot because it matches the length of the other one. It has just started raining, so I'm just gonna keep this quick. Then what rod is it? It is a Pioneer, and then it's got Japanese writing on it. Power Graphite 7 or 8 foot T210. It's a medium action rod, and I would say yeah, medium to light. It's not particularly stiff, but when you hook a fish on it, it's a bit soft, to be honest. The reel I've got on it, this was the first bait caster reel that my parents bought me, and this was when I think I was 14, and it still runs good. It's a old girl. She is a Shimano Crestfire Bantam. Then to my first ever specimen setup, these two guys, these little Pioneer Crossfires. They are a medium light action rod. I'd say they're more of a medium. They are fantastic rods. They are 9 feet long. I also have 8 foot options because I snapped off the tips on that in a car window. That's life, but I've had these rods for about 4-5 years now, and I've been super happy with them ever since I bought them. And the reels that I've got on them I've had them for as long, and these are Shimano ST 2500s. They are the bait runner options. They are fan-bloody-tastic reels. They've got plenty of kick, plenty of drag on them. They're smooth as the day that I bought them, and great, yeah, they're just a great little system. With the bait running on it, I could not fault these little reels. Yeah, these 9 foots are great, and I can cast about 110, 120 meters with them. The line I've got on them is 15-pound braid, and yeah, it's pretty light. I'm gonna get this camera out of the rain so that I don't lose the camera as well as the tips of this rod. Okay, last setup for the day. These are my big beasts. My Shimano TX1 rods. They're 3.5 pound test curve. I don't know if I've used a better rod that I prefer. In terms of feel, in terms of performance, reliability, it's got a soft tip on it that allows carp to really fight and not lose the fish. But then it's also got a backbone where I can really pull on fish. It's a great rod and reel setup. I can cast 170 meters with this rod, and I'm not talking crap because I've measured it. And if you don't believe me, cool. Okay, so then the reel that I've got on this butte, this wonderful piece of machinery. This girl is a Shimano LC big bait runner. It's not the new one, it's the older version. So there's an old version and there's the new version. This is the middle baby. I'm getting rained on quite a lot, doesn't matter. And then yeah, this reel takes 750 meters of the line I've got on it. Its drag is smooth, but then if you lock it down, nothing's going anywhere. It's got a bait runner system on it, which is really great. Also very smooth, very reliable. I've never opened these reels, I've never serviced them, and they've worked like the day I bought them. They are absolutely fantastic. So I had to wait until the rain had stopped to finish this video. So that is it for this episode. Please remember to like this video. Please remember to share and comment. It really helps my channel grow and helps me get out to more people. So if you can do that, I'd really appreciate it. If you'd like to see anything on my channel, please let me know. Let's start that conversation. Maybe you want to see my tackle box, my tackle bag, whatever you guys like. Just give me an ask. One of the guys commented they'd like to find out what I do for a living every day and my life. If you guys want to know about that, let me know if you're interested. But yeah, let's keep positive, let's keep happy. I've been releasing videos almost every day called Maybe Daily Vlog, trying to keep everyone positive, looking for the small things that make me happy, to try and inspire you guys to look for things that make you happy. It's on my YouTube channel if you want to see it. And yeah, let's keep positive in this coronavirus time, this 21-day lockdown. And till next time, tight lines, guys. Well, when you can actually go fishing and get tight lines. Good luck and tight lines for then.